Hello Tarot fans, and welcome to another edition of Blue Sicx Tarot. I'm your fantastic host Blue Sicx, and this is Forecast Friday. It's very almost Halloween. In fact, it's Halloween tomorrow. When this comes up, it's technically Halloween in 2 days as I'm recording, but that's just how linear time works. And I don't really have much of a Halloween theme, so here's a picture of me holding Suspiria on Blu-ray. It's a good horror film. It's definitely worth watching. It's about a witch's kind of school in France, I think. I can't remember. But it's a good film. Yeah, so, as there's not a lot we can really do this year for Halloween, I hope you all guys stay safe, and whatever it is you wind up doing, stay safe. It feels weird telling people to wear a mask for Halloween. I mean, I don't tend to wear masks for Halloween because, But enough about that. Today we'll be doing a weekly forecast using the Tarot of the Haunted House and the Halloween Oracle, which I used earlier in the month, but I don't actually have that many horror themed Oracle. I do have a few witch themed Oracle, but witches are a just standard day to day, so I don't really consider them specifically Halloweeny, just because, paganism isn't really seasonal. Anyway, so I said I hope you're all doing well, and let's begin. If you do wind up enjoying this video and you've made it this far in, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and you can also follow me on the social medias on Twitter and Instagram. So we were trying to hit 450 by the end of the month. Not really hit that yet, but any new subscribers I always appreciate. Get the word out there, get more people watching really, and hello to all my new subscribers since my last videos. I'm glad you've been enjoying them, and welcome aboard. So if you haven't seen these before, what we tend to do, we do two cards for each point of the week. So Monday, Tuesday we have 2 cards, Wednesday, Thursday 2 cards, and Friday and the weekend with 2 cards. So, okay, so next week, Monday and Tuesday, we have the Queen of Cups, and hopefully this time I can read these. Death, which is actually the Death Moth. Whoops, dropped my card. Which is the eternal cycle begins here. And actually now it's the Death Head Moth, I really want to watch Silence of the Lambs. See, already got Halloween horror films to watch. Reference Suspiria and Silence of the Lambs. Who knows what I might mention later. I literally don't know either. Anyway, I have this as a combination today. And so the Queen of Cups is kind of very emotionally supportive sort of person. And there is a kind of dynamic going between this person and yourself, that that there is a change in this dynamic. You maybe in the fact that you're now supporting them emotionally when it's usually the other way around, and so it's kind of saying with the cycle, don't let this change in dynamic worry you, purely because dynamics change, evolve and flip. So just not all change is bad. It might not necessarily be something you thought would change, but at the same time change happens regardless of whether we expect it or not. So we have Wednesday and Thursday. We have the the Nine of Swords, and we have invisibility. And the card word is authenticity. So there is a lot of worries and a lot of concerns, kind of a lot of stuff, a lot of head stuff you'll be kind of having to deal with. And the point about the authenticity is, if you are struggling, talk to someone. You know, don't just leave stuff bottled up. Reach out to someone and kind of say, hey, I'm having a really rubbish time at the moment. Could you, you know, an ear to lean on, you know, someone just to listen. And so don't just put on a facade. I was going to say don't put on a mask, but you know what I mean. So then we have Friday in the weekend, in which we have the Seven of Wands, and we have Night Song, Hidden Talents. I don't know what a night song has to do with Halloween, but there we go. I also have a similar issue with the Divine Circus Oracle, where half the stuff isn't even circus. Anyway, so this is about pushing. It's kind of like going up against pushback. A second. I didn't have enough coffee this morning, so it's kind of like going against pushback. So whatever you're having to deal with, you're having to push back on stuff. But with this pushback, you're actually learning more of that you can learn that there are skills that you have that you didn't necessarily know you had. So as soon as you're up against this barrier, what you thought would be a problem is now a lot easier to solve, and it's easier. It's easier purely because you didn't know how you deal with it, and now that you're dealing with it, you're doing it really well. So it's less of focusing on a thing that no one else has, but more of, hey, I didn't know I could be this resilient, and I didn't know I could either convince or get this group together, or here is this person here, they have this opinion, I've now told them my bit, they now have a better understanding, being able to convey yourself better, and it's more of something you didn't know you had. So to summarise, Monday and Tuesday is talking about dynamics changing between you and other people. Wednesday and Thursday is about being able to voice and speak out if you are struggling, because there's nothing wrong in asking for help. And Friday and the weekend, being able to actually deal with pushback in a way that is a lot more healthier and a lot more easier to deal with than you previously thought. So thanks for watching. Also, I'd like to plug my friend's podcast. If you look up Mystical Millennial, I've mentioned her before. She has a podcast now, another podcast called the Mystical Millennial Podcast. She's done 5 episodes with her potion master husband Patrick, who talks about cocktails. So give that a listen. They covered a few bits on Halloween. I was on 1 episode, and their recent episode, she had the Pagan Pizza Party, who are pizzamancers who do forecasts using slices of pizza. So if you want to learn more about that, check out Mystical Millennial on Instagram. Link in the description. And I shall leave you, and hopefully I should see you tomorrow with another review. So catch you on the flip side.